Governor Lee taking a victory lap after lawmakers passed his school voucher bill. Good evening. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm Don Hudson. Today, both the Tennessee House and Senate voted to pass the Tennessee Education Freedom Act of 2025. The bill outlines the process for parents to apply for a $7,000 scholarship that can be used to help send their children to the school of their choice. 6 on Your Side reporter Dominic Webster talking to several East Tennessee lawmakers today, getting their reactions to using tax dollars to support children who want to attend private school. He joins us now live in the studio with more on that story. Dominic.
Don, the vote in the House passed 53-46 as some Republicans jumped party lines to vote against the bill. In the Senate, the measure passed 21-13. This topic has been debated for several years and has gone through several revisions to get to where it's at today. According to some lawmakers, this vote is big for the state of Tennessee.
Universal school choice is now a reality for Tennessee families.
While this is not the first time that school vouchers have been talked about at the Capitol, it was different because lawmakers were able to focus solely on the issue.
The nice thing about doing it during special session, though, is that we can focus on that. Whereas during regular session, there's probably 100 bills going on at the same time. And so it wouldn't really get its due focus both by the legislators and by the citizens of Tennessee.
State Representative Sam McKenzie and State Representative Gloria Johnson voicing their displeasure with how the vote turned out.
Extremely disappointing. I really thought we had a chance to convince enough of our rural Republicans the fact that this is a bad bill. But also, I'm really disappointed in my Knox County delegation.
I'm just devastated. The reality is this is the destruction of public education. More than 90% of 1 million Tennessee students get their education from our public schools.
The vote in the House knocked down party lines. It ended in a 53-46 decision as some Republican lawmakers voted against the measure.
It was a bipartisan votes against it. We just didn't get enough. So it was a close vote. A lot of Republicans were true to their constituents, and a lot of them held the nose and voted for it, unfortunately.
Votes on the Senate side were not split down party lines either. State Representative Jeremy Faison spoke to the media after the vote, saying this bill will do good things for the people of Tennessee.
This bill is the single best bill in my 15 years I've ever seen be presented to the General Assembly. We showed to Tennessee we will take care of the funding of our local public schools. We believe in that. But we also believe in empowering parents. We believe in empowering children. And whether we like it or not, there are times that the local public education decision for that parent isn't what's best for that child.
Senator Becky Duncan Massey telling me this was a hard bill for her to vote on because she sees both sides of the issue. She ultimately voted for the bill after making sure her concerns were heard and her questions were answered. Don.